All right, well, let's go right out to our lion's den of expert panelists. And I want to start with Vinny Parco. We were talking before the broadcast, Vinny, and I asked you, I said, how do they find these victims? I mean, it seems like he only leaves these vague clues. What do cops do now?
Well, first thing, all the victims must have credit cards. He likes to use credit cards. As meticulous as he is, he did make a big mistake. That's how he got caught. So I'm thinking that if the FBI has their computers, they could check to see missing persons whose credit cards were used after they were missing. It could possibly be him. Now, he also he picks people that are female or elderly people because he's really a coward, and he claims that he's macho because he was an Army veteran. But the other thing is also he was a contractor. He might have gotten contract licenses, permits. In many states, you cannot do work without having a permit. And in those areas that he might have gotten a permit, maybe he might have put some of the bodies there that he killed.
Well, Mike Brooks, HLN law enforcement analyst, you know a lot about this case. I know he got certain permits to go camping. He was into the outdoors. It seems like a needle in the haystack, and yet there are patterns within his killing spree that are pretty identifiable.
Right, and there might be some victims whose deaths were ruled an accident, who might have been on a hiking trip somewhere, and they may have found a body at the bottom of a ravine, you know, in Washington and Oregon, somewhere there, because he liked, as we heard during the interrogation tapes, he liked remote areas, and he would sit there and wait for his victims to come to him at the area of trailheads, near lakes, these kind of things. So, you know, and also a body. If a body was found in a lake, it looked like it might have been a drowning. Well, it might not have been, Jane. It could have been a victim of Israel Keys.
In fact, he told investigators, hey, one of the victims, and I won't tell you who it is, they ruled that it was an accidental death. Her body or his body was found, but it wasn't. It was my murder. Imagine how evil that is, Kaylee Sandin, former prosecutor out of Chicago. He's taunting them.
Absolutely he is. And he did a great job of hiding this for so long that you're right. It's going to be very difficult, and we need lots of people to get involved to try to piece it together, because he made it clear he didn't want to help. He enjoyed putting people through pain, and I think this is just a way to continue that legacy with the unknown of who were his victims.